Welcome to Lake Louisa State Park in Clermont, Florida. Lake Louisa State Park is an expansive Central Florida gem spanning 4,500 acres. It's home to 6 lakes, including one of the only swimming lakes in the area. The park boasts 7 miles of paved roads and over 20 miles of unpaved trails for hiking, biking, and equestrian use. Aside from the main campground area, the park also offers primitive tent sites, group camping areas, and an equestrian primitive camp. Don't have a tent to BYO? Check out the luxury glamping sites available for rent. Outside of the state park, there are a selection of big box stores and restaurants within a short drive, and the Disney parks and Universal are only about 45 minutes and an hour away, respectively. The campground itself is located about 3 miles from the park's entrance. Though you're going to need a vehicle to access anything outside of the park, there are ample walking, hiking, and biking opportunities right from your RV. There are 60 campsites in the campground, but only a handful have sewer hookups. You can check for these sites on the state's website when you're making your reservation. There is a dump station outside the entrance to loops A and B. We were really impressed overall by the site size and spacing. A lot of state and county campgrounds can feel cramped, but many of the sites here offer both the space and privacy to enjoy your time outside around the provided picnic tables or fire pit. The sites are a packed stone, and ours was impressively level. There are 2 bathhouses with laundry facilities in the campground, one between loops A and B, and the other in loop C. The camp hosts do a phenomenal job at making sure all of these spaces are clean and well maintained. There's 1 set of washers and dryers in each bathhouse, and they accept coin and credit card. The dryers are $175 and the washers range between $175 and $225 depending on your load settings. Packages can be received during your stay and will be held at the ranger station for pickup, even if they get there a day or 2 before you arrive. We simply called to let them know we had a couple of items arriving early, but that probably wasn't even necessary. There is no Wi-Fi at the campground, and because it's a bit isolated in the state park, cell coverage wasn't great. We ranged between 1 and 2 bars of service all week with both Verizon and AT&T. It was sufficient for phone calls and text messaging, but certainly lagged while using our hotspots for work or attempting to stream. Hammond and Dixie Lakes, those closest to the campground, are not for swimming, but there are fishing and floating opportunities with either your own device or a rental. Rentals can be arranged at the camper canteen, which is open daily and also stocks some basic items. Gas-powered engines are not permitted on any of the park's lakes, but electric motors are fine. For swimming, Lake Louisa is a short drive or bike ride away. Hiking enthusiasts and the casual hiker alike will find several trailheads to choose from right off the campground, with plenty more throughout the park. Additionally, the equestrian area can be accessed easily from the campground. They hold events and also provide guided horseback tours by reservation. Teddy says that even without a designated off-leash area, this state park has plenty to keep a dog busy. He loved that we could get on a hiking trail right outside the RV, take a stroll around the campground's loops, or check out the fishing piers to see if anyone was getting any bites. Big sister Zora even came along for a ride. We haven't had the opportunity to stay at too many Florida state parks yet, but this one set a pretty high bar. We were impressed with how private our site was and really enjoyed our time here. Lake Louisa State Park is a fantastic place to stay if you're looking to spend some time outdoors, whether hiking, biking, fishing, or just taking in some vitamin D. Because we work full-time from the road, it's necessary for us to have a stable and reliable internet connection. As much as we enjoy being at more secluded campgrounds, we likely won't be able to come back here unless we could arrange a few days off. But that said, this would be a great place to spend a few non-working days, relaxing and exploring the outdoors, and we're looking forward to being able to do just that sometime soon. Have you stayed here? Tell us what you thought in the comments. As always, thanks for watching. Please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll see where the road takes us next.